I knew a guy like this. You know what I always asked him? Why so blue?
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Titans Return Deluxe class, SCOURGE. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have SCOURGE in mid-decapitation, Fracas and SCOURGE. And we have SCOURGE again. On the back of the box, we have our obligatory product shots. He also has a brief bio in multiple languages if you want to read it. Hooray for languages! And that's basically it for the packaging. And included in the packaging is the collector's card with that same piece of artwork. And the tech specs for SCOURGE and Fracas. Hooray for cards. So, there you have that. So moving right along, here we have SCOURGE in his space boat slipper mitten mode. I still have no idea what this is supposed to be. This thing? I don't know. But here he is in his spaceship mode. And you can see he has 3 different shades of blue going on there, which look pretty nice, I will say. Nice Decepticon symbol right there. Some nice molded details throughout. Looks pretty good. You have a nice transparent cockpit section right there for your Titan Master. Some nice details there. You got a little bit of red in these bits right there, which on this side, on mine, is super sloppy. Look at that. That just looks nasty. That looks nasty right there. It just looks like it's bleeding or something. That's just not right. You got a little dot of red right there. You have these bits right here picked out in silver. That looks very nice. There you got the back. There you got the bottom. You can pretty much see how everything's going to work out there. And, yeah. That's it, you know. It's doing what it's doing. That's what it does. There you go. Yay. So, for comparison, here he is with the Generation SCOURGE that came out a couple years ago. You can see how they look together. And obviously, this is supposed to be more of an updated version of SCOURGE, and this is more the G1 SCOURGE. So you can see how they look together. Here he is with Voyager Cyclonus from Combiner Wars. You can see that obviously Cyclonus is much larger due to being a Voyager. Right there. And here he is with X-Transbots, not Masterpiece, not SCOURGE. Right there. There you have that. And here he is with Voyager Galvatron. Right there. So there you have that. Now, accessory-wise, he does include his gun right here, a little double-barreled blaster, which looks a lot like Power Master Optimus Prime's guns. But you can see here, you got some nice molded details in there. And yeah, there you go. And that stores on the vehicle mode right there. Just plug it into that port, and there you go, storage. Yay. And you do also get the Titan Master right here, the Headmaster, whatever you want to call it. There is Fracas. Getting close there. Well, the face is actually nicely painted. Got a red visor, silver face. And you get some paint on his lower legs right there. And of course he has an upside down face on his back. They don't even try to hide the faces. It's just there. And of course, like all the other ones, the heads are on a ball joint, so you can get a little bit of wiggly waggly. Shoulders are on a ball joint, although they only move out that much. And that's all the upward movement you're going to get. Hips can move forward. You got some knee joints. And that's pretty much it. And for comparison, here he is with a Fans Project Headmaster. Right there. And here he is with Lord Zadik, a G1 Headmaster. So you can see how he stacks up with those. And you have a couple options here for Fracas. You do have 2 posts right here on either side that you can plug him onto. So you can ride the space boat slipper mitten that way if you want. You can also sit in the gun if you want. Just have that sitting right there. And you can also remove this piece right here. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right there. And that will plug into this port right And you can have him manning just a big triple-barreled blaster right there. That looks pretty cool. Or, plug this back in here. We'll just remove this for now. You can open up this whole section right here. And you can just sit him down right in there. Like that. Close that back up, and he can pilot the space boat slipper mitten thing. Like that. Plug the gun back there. And everything can store. So that's pretty cool. So there you have that. So let's just get right down to transformation, shall we? So let's remove the gun. Let's get Fracas out of there. Get the frack out of there, man. So, to begin, you just take these side panels here. You just untab them from the arms. You tab it in two places. You got a tab that goes in there, and you got a tab that goes right in there. So you just take these wing pieces, and you just bring them up, get them out of the way. Untab that, bring that up and out of the way. And then you want to raise this section up a bit. You want to raise that up because there are two tabs that go in there. So you want to make sure you raise that up to undo those tabs. And then you just split the legs, and you bring them down. Bring them down. And then you rotate this assembly 180. And then you just push all this up into the body like that. That'll lock into place. And once you've done that, you take the legs, you rotate them forward. You take this panel, and you swing it around. And that will close up the leg. There's a tab that will go into that slot right there. So you just tab that in, and then you just bring that heel back, bring the toe up. There you got a leg all done. Second verse, same as the first. Rotate that around. Bring that around. Make sure that tabs in. Bring back the heel. Bring up those toes. There's a nice convenient little tab right there you can get your fingernail on to push the foot up, which I always appreciate. And then you just untab the arm. You see a tab that just goes into the side of the bicep there. And then you bring the shoulder down. Flip out his hand. Untab. Bring down. Flip out. And we're pretty much done. And we have a headless Scourge right there. And we just bring in our Titan Master. And we just bring his arms down. Fold them in half. There's the head. You want to take the little piece and just boop, bring that up. And that just plugs right in, like that. And there we have Scourge in his robot mode. And yes, he does have a little bit of the bobblehead action going on there. It's just the connection for some reason is not very tight on this guy. It's just it's not this joint. This ball joint here is actually quite sturdy. It's just these clips. These clips right here are just not. They're not close together enough. They're just enough far apart that they don't provide that much friction, and he just kind of. He's cold. His teeth are chattering. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, you do get. He does have a little bit of the bobblehead action going on there, unfortunately. But yeah. Getting close here so you can look at the head sculpt. Nice head sculpt. Nice scourgy head sculpt. Nice red eyes. Nice silver on the face there. Would have been nice if they had painted the mustache. Nice little goatee black, because that's what it's supposed to be. But it's alright. Decepticon symbol right there. Got some silver right there. A little bit of tampograph detail. Not a lot of paint on this guy in robot mode. He is very plain in robot mode. You just got this bit right here. You got a little dot of like a greenish, yellowish, almost like a highlighter color right there on his crotch. And you just got this silver little tampograph detail on his shins. And that's pretty much all the paint on his robot mode. There's not a lot to break up the blue here, unfortunately. But it's a clean transformation. Right there, he's got the wings. You can take this bit and rotate it down if you want. Totally up to you. Or you can take this out. You can hold that as a handheld weapon. And you can hold his other blaster right there. Or if you want, you can combine the two. Have him with the triple-barreled blaster right there. What I like to do is I like to take this bit and actually rotate it like this. So it kind of looks like it has like a laser sight on it. And I think that looks pretty cool. But hey, it's your toy. You display it however you wish. So there you go. So let me take this out of his hand for now because we're going to go over some articulation. Articulation-wise, the head he can chatter his teeth. That's one of the action features. Teeth chattering action from Transformers. I don't know. But the head, if it's actually secure, you do have that ball joint there you can make use of, and you can look up and down. But again, that's due more to the kind of loose connection there than anything. You do have full rotation right there. The shoulders are on a ball joint. Get a full 360. You can move outward that much. You can also use the transformation joint to get some extra range there if you want. You do have some nice inward and outward movement as well. So you kind of get his arms crossing in front of his chest, which is nice. You do have a bicep swivel. 90 degrees, actually a little over 90 degrees of elbow bend. Nothing at the wrist, you just have this inward movement here, but there's no swivel. Nothing at the waist, just due to the transformation. Legs can go forward, that much can go back, that much outward. You can do the full splits. Thigh swivel, under 90 degrees of knee bend, and he can move his toes up, he can move them down, as well as the heel. You can move it, you can't really move it up, but you can move it down. So you can kind of fiddle around with his feet. And of course the wings are on a hinge at the base and a hinge here, so you can kind of take these and angle them however you wish. And this little bit on his head always gets accidentally pushed back down. But there you go. There you have SCOURGE. Now, full comparison. Here he is with Cyclonus, and we'll bring in Galvatron as well. You can see he's a little short run to the group. There you have that. Right there. And here he is with the Generation SCOURGE that came out a couple years ago. It's a little bit taller. Right there. Here he is with Deluxe Groove from Combiner Wars, just so you can see how he stacks up with the previous line. And yeah, these guys are a little bit taller than the Combiner Wars dudes. And what else? Here he is with X-Transbots. Not Masterpiece, not SCOURGE. Right there. There you have that. And here he is with Power Master Optimus Prime and Leader Megs from Combiner Wars. You can see how he scales there. So there you have that, and there you have that. So yeah, there you go. There you have SCOURGE. He's all scourgy. He's just so scourgy. Robot mode, I'm not crazy about his robot mode. I do really like his alt mode. I think his alt mode is really well done. I think all the paint budget went to his alt mode, and not much was left over for the robot mode. It's just a lot of blue. There's not a whole lot of breaking this up. Just a couple little dots here and there, and he needed a little bit more color just to break up all the blue. Like even like a Transbots version, you can see he has different shades of blue here, so things are kind of broken up a bit, and he kind of needed a little bit more of that treatment. Maybe just some color on his legs here, or something on his forearms. At least paint his stomach in or something. But I don't know. And yeah, I got a little bit of the bobblehead issue going on here. Although it seems to actually felt like it tightened up a little bit. I don't know if it's just due to the way I'm plugging it in. I mean, I'm plugging it in the way it's supposed to get plugged in, so I don't know. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Again, it's the actual connection itself. It's that's the problem. It's not the Titan Master. It's the actual connection point. But yeah, that's a little bit of an issue there. I don't know. I've seen a couple of reviews where people have been having like severe bobblehead, and mine isn't that bad. It wobbles a little bit, but it's not as bad as I've seen on other people's copies. So yeah, it's your mileage may vary when it comes to that, but yeah, I mean overall he's pretty good. Not my favorite of the this is where my tongue stops working. Not my favorite of the deluxes, but still a pretty good figure nonetheless. So there you have that. So if you would like a Scourge or any other Titans Return figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out the Titans Return playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Titans Return Deluxe Class Scourge, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face! Oh, Scourge, I need to speak with you. What is it? It's Lord Galvatron. I think he's crazy. What? What are you talking about? Well, have you heard his latest plan for conquering the Earth? What, the kitty litter plan? Yes, he told you that too? Yes! I thought it was quite genius. Coat the Earth in a thick layer of kitty litter and they will all abandon the planet due to this stinky, clumpy mess. It's foolproof. Oh, we're never going to win this war. Hey, remember, we belong to him.